Arial bold. So I'll select Arial and I'll select the bold, and this is a really good font. It's really big and it's in your face, and I want it to be, have presence, which is why I'm doing it in I'm writing it in capital letters. And basically the thing here is that you want it big enough to kind of be seen from far away and to have a presence, but not too big that it detracts from anything else that's on the page. I don't want it to be cutting into her head, but then I don't want it to be so far away from her that you don't even know it's there. It's also at a good space right now. A lot of people kind of when they use InDesign, they fit whatever they use within the grid lines that you can see, and that's fine. But if it's too far close to the edge, then it doesn't look professional, and if it's not close enough, it doesn't look professional either. So where it is right now is a really good place. If you look at other magazines, they're very similar to that, and that's what I wanted to achieve. So the grid lines are a good indication of where you should be placing things, but they're not always. You shouldn't rely on them completely. So what I've just done there is the leading again to put the cover line closer together and cinch it together. It looks good, and it's it's not too far away from each other, which is what we want. And now I'm doing the second part of the cover line, which is just a smaller little description almost. It's a more information, which we'll say here. It says Alive or Bad Boy, which are the two singles from Big Bang's new album. Big Bang is a band, and so I do them a little bit smaller, well, a lot smaller, and I'll also be changing the colour to the same pink as the masthead. This is part of my house style, so it keeps it going. I did use here the colour picker, but for some reason it just didn't work for me. It used to work, no it doesn't. There's something I'm doing wrong. I can't possibly tell you what it is, but not to worry, there is a new way. Basically I'll select what I'm doing now is I've selected the masthead, and I'm making a new colour swatch, which I should have done before, and therefore see, there's my specific pink is there ready for selection, and so I highlight whatever I want to be that colour, select the colour picker, and there you go, it's the pink, which is great. And I do the same as what I've just done for everything. As you see, I've got 7 and bow and everything, and it's all all the cover lines are on there, all the different sizes. But now I'm going to do the main headline, and so so the main headline will say introducing Dara. I want the introducing to be smaller than the Dara bit. I want the Dara to be really big and in your face, and there will be a special effect with the Dara bit. So it's cool. So here we go. I'm doing the introducing. So I'll type it out and I'll format it now. It's going to be in the same Arial bold. I've been saying bold. I mean Arial black. That's the one I'm choosing. Arial black. It's a really big. It's like bold and dark and big and in your face. So the introducing, I want it to be quite small. I don't want it to be. It's part of the headline, but I don't want it to be the main thing. It's not a very important word. It's important, which is why it's in the headline, but not important enough to be the main object. Of course, the main focus point will be Dara's name, because she's the cover artist. So I've got introducing there, and I'm doing a separate text box for the Dara because I'm doing an effect on it, and I don't want, if I did the effect the way that I do the effects, if introducing was in the same text box as the Dara, then that would also get the effect, which I don't want to happen. So I've written Dara and I've formatted it, and I'm doing it in the Arial black, and I'll be doing it quite large and pink, the same pink. But another thing that I've done is the alignment. On the left side of the page, I've aligned all the writing to the left side. On the right side, I've aligned it all to the right. And of course, with the introducing Dara, I've aligned it all in the center, which is really cool. Just to give it, some kind of order. And don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, there you go. It was a little bit too large for the text box to handle. So there you go. It's big. So I'll highlight it. What am I doing? I actually don't know. Oh right, there you go. Yeah, I've right clicked on the Dara, and I've selected effect, and I'm going to put a drop shadow on there. So this drop shadow, it comes out at first like an actual shadow, kind of lifts it off the page, and it's a really cool effect, but I don't want that to look like that. So I've adjusted the opacity to make it really dark, I've adjusted the size to make it bigger, and also the position, the angle, as well as the distance. So the angle is on which side the drop shadow comes from. The distance is obviously how far from the letters it is. The offset, which I'm adjusting now, is, you know, where it whether it goes, how close it is to the letters, whether it goes